A 2 days international seminar on Indian knowledge systems and dissemination of knowledge in India, East-West confluences, was organized by the Asansol Girls College under the aegis of IQAC, an NAC accredited college affiliated to the Kaji Nazrul University on 11th and 12th of June 2024. This seminar was sponsored by the Indian Council of Social Sciences Research, New Delhi, India, and the program was conducted at the Rabindra Kaksha of the Asansol Girls College, Asansol, West Bengal. The 2 days program initiated with formal registration formalities on day 1 on 11th of June, followed by the theme song of the college and a welcome Rabindra Sangeet by the college authorities, students and teachers. The welcome address was delivered by Professor Shandip Kumar Ghatak, Vice Principal, Asansol Girls College, with special remarks from Dr. Biru Raja, Coordinator, IQAC from the same college. The lighting of the lamp was conducted in presence of the Honorable Vice Chancellor of the Kaji Nazrul University, and the inaugural speech was also delivered by the Honorable Vice Chancellor from the podium. Between 12 to 1:45, technical session 1 was conducted with keynote addresses by Professor Dr. Lipi Ghosh, former Vice Chancellor, Shona Devi University, Ghatshila, Jharkhand, on Indian knowledge systems and understanding of Vedas, Upanishads and Vedanta in the East and West. An invited talk was delivered by Dr. Nisha Thakur, Assistant Professor, Department of History, Adamas University, West Bengal, on the topic, Is there an exclusive truth in Indian knowledge system? The second invited talk was delivered by Professor Sharif Khan, Assistant Professor, Department of Education, Jadavpur University, on the pedagogical practices in the ancient Indian education system and their present-day relevance. The technical session following after lunch included mostly offline and online research presentations by various participants, research scholars, students and faculty members across West Bengal and India. The second day also started with formal registration between 10 to 11 am, and then the technical session 3 was conducted, initiated by a Nazrul Sangeet by the college teachers and students, welcoming the guests. An invited talk was delivered on technical session 3 by Professor Shobboshachi Chatterjee, Associate Professor and former Head of the Department of History, University of Kalyani, West Bengal, on contexting rationalism in Indian knowledge system. The invited talk in this session was delivered by Dr. Shoykot Bosu, Executive Research Director, PFS, Lethbridge, Alberta, Canada, on a vis-a-vis comparison of Indian and Western education system and its impact on the formation and formulation of NEP 2020. A second invited talk was also delivered by Dr. Debashish Mandal, Assistant Professor, Banawarilaal Bhalotia College, West Bengal, on application of indigenous techniques in the beginning days of railways in India. Following lunch break, an invited talk was also delivered by Professor Uday Shankar Biswas, Department of Folklore, University of Rajshahi, Bangladesh, on the online mode on the topic, Impact of Folk Technology upon the Society of Bengal. On the technical session 5, offline and online paper presentation by participant research scholars, students and faculty members was conducted as usual. The valedictory session followed cultural program on indigenous tribal culture, and the vote of thanks was delivered by Dr. Malayavan Chatterjee, Head of the Department of History, Asansol Girls College, and also the convener for this conference. An important aspect of this conference has been a well laid out discussion on the Indian education system, its challenges and opportunities, and its impact and the consequences of implementation of NEP 2020 and how it is reflected across various disciplines. Important debates, questions and answers were also raised in the conference about the success and limitation of the implementation of NEP 2020 and about the dissemination of traditional Indian knowledge and how it has changed over time, particularly from pre to post-colonial period or between pre and post-British India. An emphasis of the international conference was not only restricted to the Indian education system, but broadly Western education system, and a vis-a-vis comparison with the Indian education system was also conducted, and the strength and weakness was also discussed, and keynotes important features of Western education that has been implemented into the national education policy was also discussed. Overall, the conference integrated a common platform for students, faculty members, research scholars, as well as participants from both West Bengal and outside the state in bringing together a conglomeration of various ideas of traditional, advanced, and modern, as well as Western education system to understand how education could be reviewed on this new millennium and what it means for India and how this could be implemented more successfully. More challenges were identified than success of the Indian education system, but however, the bright part of the conference has been that various erudite presentations and lectures highlighted on the success of the education system in India and where it needs improvement. Where are the challenges that the Indian education system is going to face with respect to the globalization of the economy? India now stands as an important member of the global community, and Indian education system needs to improve, particularly with respect to avoid marginalization and remain integrated with the international education system. The conference was a great success, and the participation of the students and other faculty members was overwhelming. Shoikat Kumar Basu, Bureau Report, Kalinga Chronicle TV.